That drive up here about killed me. It made my sinuses hurt, gave me a cough.
Dang it. It sucks.
When I over here, it's been nice. Over there, having snow, so it was a different adjustment.
Oh, yeah. Where were you at?
Liberal, Kansas.
I don't think I've ever been to. I might have drove through Kansas, but I don't think I've been there.
It's nothing impressive.
It just doesn't feel like it is. I don't know.
Just like everybody, because they're like, oh, I come from the part where you heard of the Wizard of Oz, right?
Of course.
That's
Love the window.
Where the town I'm from, So we got the Wizard of Oz Museum, the house from the movie.
Nice.
So everybody tells me, oh, you must be excited to live in that town. I tell them, nope, Kansas so flat you can literally see your dog run away for 2 weeks.
That's how it is here. It's horrible. Other than Guala Guala, anybody you want me to tag?
No.
Okay. I'm going to tag all my share warriors. I have a few people that share my stuff. Man, you can't hear the humming at all coming through? Okay. I haven't used these earphones yet. I'm kind of worried about it. Okay, let's see. Brandy Martinez. Who else do I need? Renee. I think my friend Lofuz will probably share it. Lofuz. Oops, I selected the wrong Lofuz. What is her name? Her name is...
I'm going to try to work.
It helps with, like, the background noise.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it sounds good. All right, we're about to go live, just so you know. You ready? I got to get to my Facebook. I'm going to share it once it comes up. Okay, here we go. I got to go before it kicks me out. Here comes our Facebook Live. What's up, everybody in Facebook land? My name's Farah. I'm with KM420 Radio. I'm excited to announce that tonight I have Mary Michel with me, and we are going to talk about her book coming out and a little bit more stuff. We're going to talk about some of her music dealings and whatever else she's up to. So you guys are about to find out. Mary, how are you today? Fabulous. Now that we're having our interview. I've been waiting for this one. It's been a minute.
Yeah. And I've been procrastinating on it.
Way to go. Look, you hit me up today, and what happened? We're doing it today.
Yeah.
Because I like to get shit done.
That's the way to do it.
All right, you guys, so I want y'all to know that this beautiful woman right here has wrote her heart and soul into a book, and the book is going to come out the end of this month. Is that what you told me? I forgot that. Okay, so end of this month. So I'm going to let her tell you a little about her book. I want you to tell us like what inspired you to write it first, and then what the book's about.
Well, actually, Vivid Rush was never supposed to come out. It was actually more of a journal, you know, that just happened to get out there that everybody read. One of my friends actually gave it to a publisher and she enjoyed it, so she wanted to publish it, but although I had to go back and re-alternate names in it, due to lawsuits and all that good stuff and add more to it. I actually kind of got pissed off about it because I ripped the book up. It would have been released like 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had text Walla and I had told him, you know what, I give up. They want me to do this with the book. They want me to do that. So I got mad and I ripped it. And Walla says, why would you do that? He's like, you put so much work and effort into this, but I got it restarted again and it's going.
That's awesome. I didn't even know you had to go through all that. Wow. So people come up with lawsuits because you mentioned them in there. Is that what happened?
They had told me like my ex, he was mentioned in it. They had told me I couldn't use his name because if he found out, it was about him, he could turn around and sue me. So I had to go back in and give everybody fake names.
I see. That's good to know. Oh my goodness. So what is the book about? Like essentially, what is it?
Well, it started off like with my relationship when I had met my ex and we had moved in together, and the abuse started after I had my first miscarriage. I got anxiety, depression when I was together with him. It was just a horrible thing, After we separated, I was battling so much anxiety, so much depression that I decided I'd turn to drugs and alcohol. And it was a heyday from there.
That sounds like a hell of a journey. What kind of abuse did you experience? What did you have to get away from?
On the abuse, I suffered from, getting punched, getting kicked, getting my throat slit, being kicked in the ribs, when I was pregnant with both my youngest kids, he would constantly abuse me. And my younger son, when I was pregnant with him, he would always tell me that the baby wasn't his.
Wow.
And he was like, okay, let me go ahead and do your C-section now. That way, if that baby don't look like me, I can go ahead and kill the baby and slit your throat, kind of thing. So like we battled through all that, and then at the end, when the baby was born, he seen the baby, and he was like, "Oh, that's my baby. Looks exactly. Oh, now it's your baby." Huh?
Wow. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. One thing I don't understand in this life is I don't understand why any person thinks it's okay to put their hands on another person in anger. Like I don't get it. I don't know if that's because I'm too much of a hippie. I don't know what it is, but I don't understand why people think that's okay, especially a man on a woman. Like, it's not fair. It's not right. It shouldn't be done.
Like before I got into the relationship, I would see a lot of females out there that dealt with abuse, and I'm just sitting there thinking, why are you so fucking stupid? Why are you dealing with this? Get out,
Right.
Person never really understands that until it happens to them, So, it's just one of those things that, never judge a book by its cover until you actually experience it.
That's right. That's right. That's why I don't judge people, because you never know what they've experienced. You never know what they've been through. Like, it's terrible. And abuse is it's unfortunate that it's so common. Domestic abuse is very common. Like, it's even happened to me, and that's crazy. Like, I would have never thought, But it happens. It happens to a lot of women. And I do know the number for domestic abuse hotline is 800-799-SAFE, if anybody needs that, just so you know. Because you got to get out. Can I ask you, what was your reason for staying?
A lot of it had to do with my mom, that he would threaten the safety of my mom. And I was afraid of that because my mom was just a little bitty woman, and she was old, and I would tell him, I'm going to leave. And he'd be like, well, fine, I'll make you come back. You always come back. And I said, well, how are you going to make me come back if I'm not going to tell you where I am? He was like, don't know where your mom is. So that was like one of the main reasons why I took the relationship was to protect my mother,
Yeah.
and when she passed away 3 years ago, that made me look back. My kids were actually home, my oldest kid, and I told him, if y'all don't want to see nothing, you better go to that room and don't come out. And like, I ended up getting a cast iron skillet and hitting them with it, so it was interesting. And he left, and we haven't been together since, and that was 3 years ago. So I'm glad I'm out of that.
So happy you're out of that. And so that's mostly what the book's about, is that relationship? Yeah. No?
About my meds, cocaine, popping, alcohol abuse, all the interesting things, partying, never being
Mm-hmm.
home.
That's interesting. So it's more about what you experienced during that time period, not necessarily about him.
Yeah. And it gets pretty graphic, I had nothing to hide, I figured, half the world's gonna read it, there's no shame in talking about it either. So
I mean, it needs to be talked about. I will tell you, I don't know about how they react there where you live, but the police here, when you experience domestic violence and you kick them out, they treat you like you're going to take them back. They treat you like shit. They don't take care of you at all. They just think that they're going to come back. So it's such a common thing for women to accept them back. And, some women it's from they're controlled by the money. Some women, it's controlled by just the sheer manipulation of the man. So it's terrible.
a part of it had like to do with the fear of being alone also, I was always the type of person that I didn't want to be alone. I was afraid to be alone. Just didn't want to go through life by myself. I had seen my mom, like struggle. She was alone for so many years that I was like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be alone. And now that I look back on it, I actually see why she stayed single and stayed alone.
Right. It's better to be single than to be treated like crap.
Yeah.
I mean, as a woman, we figure it out. We figure out how to get things done and how to get the bills paid and whatever we have to do. But it is very scary.
Oh, yeah, I've been doing it by myself for 3 years now. And like I was told I wasn't going to make it on my own. I couldn't thrive without having somebody supporting me. And you know what? For the last past 3 years, I've been doing it by myself, so.
Well, how long has it been since you've been clean, per se?
4 years, almost 4 years. 4 years, I think.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That's awesome. Well, I'm proud of you. I think you did wonderful to leave that situation. I think that Guala Guala said he wanted to join us.
Okay.
But he's not in here yet, so I don't know where he's at.
I have no idea.
That's
our goal for you.
Is it? I'll have to get on to him. I really enjoyed interviewing him as well. I've already interviewed him. So that was fun.
It was a good interview. I'll watch that one. But then again, I follow your show, so.
Do you? I love it. Thank you. I really enjoy the interviews. You get to know people. You get to know, you get to talk to people like normal people instead of. That's why I like interviewing. I like to get to know people. It's kind of like watching someone's life from afar. People watching on a big scale, I guess. What else do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about Guala music?
Talk about Guala. I'm just a promoter. I promote his stuff. I mean, his fiance is actually his CEO. So
Yeah, I promote too. I do that too. I love it. I love promoting and helping people. Um, what is he doing?
my YouTube channel. I started my Instagram and Twitter. So,
Do you have all those things? Why don't you do all your shout outs, like any places people can find you?
well, and like I had told you earlier, me and my little sister do the prank versus prank, and we do video challenges like the spicy noodle challenge, the hot chip challenge. We did all kinds of challenges. But since she is no longer with me, I've decided that I'm not going to do it no more because it's not the same without her. So,
Right. It was something y'all did together, so I can understand that. Do you have Instagram?
yeah, I'll message you
Okay,
on that.
that sounds good. Do you have any shout outs to anybody that you would like to thank or dedicate or any of that stuff with the book?
Just to Guala and my kids.
How many
I think
children do you have?
I have 5 and 2 grandchildren,
Oh my.
and my oldest turned 20 today.
Oh, that's awesome. Happy birthday. I have a 20-year-old as well.
I think they're more thankful they are when they're teenagers.
Right, exactly. Well, do you have anything else you want to talk about the book? I guess Guala's not going to make it in, and I'm going to let us go if you don't have anything else to say. Any? All right, then. We're going to say peace out to everybody, and you hang with me, Mary. I'll be right back to you.
Okay.
Peace out, everybody. One love.